Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Merry Christmas in advance. This is the 7 p.m. English newscast on Info Television. Our top stories. The Yaoundé population is witnessing the emergence of impoverished pork markets in various intersections across the city at the eve of Christmas. And tonight, Cameroon will face off Gabon in Adai as the 35th African Cup of Nations kick-off, with both sides aiming to make a strong start in Group F. Those were our headlines. Details in a jiffy. Welcome back. The population of Yaoundé is witnessing the emergence of impoverished pork markets in various intersections across the city. The initiative has aroused the enthusiasm of certain consumers. Our reporter visited a lot of sites in the city of Yaoundé and noted that sellers are encountering significant difficulties in carrying out their activity. Mimi Tiobo.
Pork sellers have been hard at work since the dawn of Christmas, cutting and selling pork to consumers in the Ifulan neighborhood of Yaoundé. Along the roadside, merchants have set up impromptu pork markets. This relocation is convenient for consumers who now have easier access to the product.
Well,
improvised markets are good. It prevents us from moving around with the traffic jam of this moment. It allows us to shop on the spot, and then we don't have to pay transportation. We avoid traffic jam. We even avoid thieves. The seller says they are offering their products at the same prices as those in traditional market, significantly reducing consumers' expenses and making the product more accessible. This helps households better prepared for the festive season.
Well,
it's true that we are sure of the quality of the product. For example, I bought Tv kilos. It's fresh product, freshly slaughtered, and it's seen. At the Sam Ifulan Crossroad, pork sellers have set up their stores along the roadside. Despite the challenges they face, they remain resilient and determined to make the most of their business opportunities. We don't have as many customers as we used to do, especially during this period. We are already struggling due to the current difficulties and circumstances. People don't have money, and on top of that, the city council agents come here to bother us. Meanwhile, agents from the Ministry of Livestock, Fishery and Animal Industry are carrying out regular inspections to ensure the sanitary safety of the product on sale, thereby protecting public health. In this atmosphere, both traders and consumers hope to benefit from this improvised market. For now, business continues, although some sellers plan to close their stores on the morning of December 25th, bringing this temporary trade to an end.
And the Minister of Trade, Luc Magloire Tangana, has called on Yaoundé city dwellers to make good use of the trade fair at the 20th May Boulevard. The trade boss reaffirms government efforts to make basic commodities affordable while encouraging Cameroonians to consume made-in-Cameroon products. Phillips Enchi throws more light.
A few days to Christmas and end-of-year celebration, the Minister of Trade, Luc Magloire Tangana, pays a walking visit to the trade fair at the Yaoundé 20th May Boulevard on December 23, 2025, accompanied by a high-level delegation. Foodstuffs, toiletries, kitchen utensils, pastries, meat, vegetable oil, and other essential items are on display for Cameroonians at affordable prices. City dwellers are taking full advantage of the opportunity, purchasing bags of rice, vegetable oil, and other basic commodities, while others relax in restaurants, enjoying the reduced prices of food and drinks available at various stands. The trade fair, organized across major cities cities in the country forms part of government's effort to promote made-in-Cameroon products, ensure the availability of basic commodities at affordable prices, and reduce high cost of living. Residents of Yaoundé and its environs can now benefit from the initiative as they prepare for a successful end-of-year celebrations.
It is an operation for the population, for the benefit of the population. It's a promotional sales for population. We see that the prices are dropping. That last year we had rice 50 kilograms back, which was sold at 15,000 francs. This year you can have it at 14,000 francs or less. It means that is improving. The leading products are local products. You have pork meat, you have of course beef meat, you have fish, is local, and the price is absolutely competitive. 1 kilogram of pork meat, 2,500 francs. If you go to the market, you will see the same product at 3,500. It means that really is a social operation.
The trade boss reassures Cameroonians of the presence of made-in-Cameroon products while calling on the population to visit the various stands and benefit from promotional sales.
It's to the people, to the Cameroonian, to the consumer, to take advantage of it. It means that they have not to just to say in their house and criticizing the government, that the government don't do anything for the population. We have the example of what government is doing for the population. Government is working for the population. So I launched that call to the consumer to come and see by themselves. They will not be disappointed.
Visitors could not hide their feelings as they benefit from this kind gesture of the head of state, President Paul Biya.
We appreciate the initiative. And I remember last year in your channel, for TV, an economist suggested this initiative, this pork meat. Here we have 2,500 francs per kilogram. But in the quarter we have 3,500. You see there is a 1,000 francs which can pay your transport to and fro.
Things are really affordable here. A bag of rice that I always buy for 19,500 francs in some supermarkets, I bought them here for 7,500 francs CFA. The prices here are really affordable. I just bought a kilo of pork for 2,500 francs CFA. As of now, I'm looking forward to get some spaghetti. I am really satisfied with this street fair.
With the participation of various economic operators and a wide range of quality goods on display for consumers, vendors have expressed satisfaction with the turnout and sales.
I am very satisfied with my sales. My sales has greatly improved. People are buying. You can see for yourself. What I brought today has been bought already. People keep asking for more, but unfortunately everything is finished. So we are praying that things like this should continue, should come up regularly so that Cameroonians can really benefit and improve their living conditions.
As preparations for the end-of-year celebrations intensify, Cameroonians are being called upon to take advantage of this opportunity as the trade fair runs until January 2026.
The chairman of the Board of Directors of Cameroon's Agency of Standards and Quality, Dr. Anor Muhammadu Bayero Fadil, met with board members in Yaoundé on December 23, 2025 for the 34th Ordinary Session. The session examined and approved the 2026 budget and annual performance plan in line with Cameroon's economic development vision. Jessica Ndiwum reports.
Board members of Cameroon's Agency of Standards and Quality, ANOR, convened in Yaoundé on December 23, 2025 for the 34th ordinary session of the Board of Directors under the chairmanship of Mohamedou Bahiro Fadil. The closed-doors discussions during the session centered on the examination and adoption of the agency 2026 financial budget and annual performance plan aimed at strengthening quality infrastructure, product standardization, and conformity assessment across the country. The proposed and approved budget was estimated at 16.5 billion francs CFA.
Increase, of the budget for the year 2026. We have got more than 1 billion, 1.5 billion as an increase of the last budget of 2025. The real amount is 16.5 billions.
The session also provided an opportunity to review the minutes of the 33 ordinary session held earlier this year, while outlining strategic roadmaps for the year ahead. These strategies are designed to help the agency meet its targets and contribute to Cameroon's vision of becoming an economically viable nation, in line with the priorities of the President's new 7th-year term of great expectations. At the end of deliberations, the board adopted key resolutions expected to reinforce ANOR's mandate and improve service delivery in line with Cameroon's industrial and economic development objectives.
To sensitize the population, many people do not know the importance of the norms. So we have to sensitize the population to know exactly. Sometimes we do have some buildings who are falling because the materials are not conform to the norms. So we have to sensitize the population. We have to sensitize to the importers of goods and those who are producing locally to know that the norms are there and the norms are fixed by ANOR. They have to fulfill, they have to follow those norms.
The session concluded with renewed commitment from board members to ensure effective implementation of the adopted plans for the 2026 fiscal year.
Away from that, the people of Lamier in the Opanyong division of the East region have celebrated the 6th edition of the Kozime Festival, living up to great expectations with rich displays of cultural and traditional heritage. It reinforces cultural identity and unity amongst the people. Jessica Nziwum completes that story.
From across Cameroon and neighboring countries, participants have converged to celebrate with enthusiasm and solemnity the 6th edition of the Kozime Cultural Festival. The week-long event brought together traditional rulers, cultural groups, artists, and visitors around the rich program of cultural exhibition, artistic performances, and traditional dances. We are proud to showcase our rich traditions to the world through our dances, rites, and other cultural expressions. The festival was also a time to unite our hearts with our ancestors. Participants were immersed in a vibrant celebration marked by cultural exhibitions, artistic performance, and traditional dances, including the coup, showcasing the richness of local heritage. The kuhu was a traditional dance of the Njem people performed on the Bakwili. It is deeply symbolic, traditionally performed to honor a man at his passing, reflecting his cultural significance. According to the tradition, this dance was reserved for men. It is not performed for women. Another major attraction of the Kozime Cultural Festival was a Miss Kozime pageant, which drew large crowds and heightened excitement. The Miss stood out as a vibrant platform for youth participation and cultural promotion, reinforcing the festival's role and highlighted her plan of action. My project as Miss Kozime 2025 is called Culture for All. This initiative aims to bring all cuisine people together to promote our customs and traditions on social media, harnessing modern information and communication technologies to share our rich heritage with the world. The closing ceremony was presided over by the representative of the Minister of Arts and Culture, stood out as a true demonstration of cultural expertise. The grand parade of traditional chiefs, crowned by the symbolic handover of heritage to the youths, marked the highlight of the major cultural event. We are here to honor and preserve our culture, what our great-grandparents built through their traditions. We continue today so that our children and grandchildren can inherit these values and benefit from them. A celebration rich in sounds and colors concluded in Lomia village, with the 7th edition already set for December 2026.
And in something else, a framework agreement has been signed between the Ministry of Scientific Research and Innovation and the Higher Institute of Scientific and Medical Research. This was during a ceremony on Tuesday, December 23, 2025, chaired by the Minister of Scientific Research and Innovation, Dr. Magdalene Twente. Jude Kenji reports.
In a ceremony held this Tuesday, 23rd December 2025, the Ministry of Scientific Research and Innovation and the Higher Institute of Scientific and Medical Research formalized a framework cooperation agreement. The pact is designed to strengthen collaborative efforts in training scientific research and innovation. Dr. Magdalene Twente, Minister of Scientific Research and Innovation, outlined the primary objective of the new agreement. She stated that it would lay the foundation for a more ambitious collaboration across key academic and developmental sectors. In this perspective, the ministry department in charge is committed to implementing a structuring collaboration with national scientific institutions in cooperation. The signing of the co-card between MIREXI and ISM is a sign of full support for this vision, which for us has built a research that makes us stronger, more competitive, and a bearer of socio-economic development in our country. Also, as the Director General of ISM has said, the signing of the co-card between MIREXI and ISM is a private institution of scientific excellence that has proven itself. Echoing this sentiment, the Director General of the Higher Institute of Scientific and Medical Research expressed his institution's commitment to fostering research that is more competitive, collaborative, and impactful for the well-being of the population.
The expected outcome of this cooperation will be the exchanges between ISM and the Research Institute under the Ministry of Research and Innovation, meaning we will share the equipment that the institutions under the Ministry of Research have and the one that we have at ISM. We will together build bigger research projects and try for bigger fundings to conduct good research in Cameroon.
The Higher Institute of Scientific and Medical Research, established in 2005, has a long-standing mission to address national health and technical challenges through training, research, and innovation. To this end, the institute has built a significant research infrastructure, which includes modern laboratories, specialized technical platforms, and a multidisciplinary team of 40 young researchers. The institute also maintains a network of recognized national and international partners.
And we dive onto this other story to say the Cameroon Real Estate Corporation and MTN Cameroon have signed an agreement introducing the electronic payment system known as SICPay. The ceremony held on December 23, 2025 at the conference room of the Cameroon Real Estate Building in Yaoundé. Let's watch. Rent payment has been made easier for residents of the Cameroon Real Estate Corporation buildings through the sick pay system. It is the raison d'être of this signing ceremony on December 23, 2025 between MTN Cameroun, represented by the Director of Mobile Money Corporation, Alain Nono, and the Director General of the Cameroon Real Estate Corporation, Dr. Amadou Sardaouna. This is in line with the digitalization and financial inclusion strategy that MTN Cameroun and Mobile Money Corporation has put in place.
So this innovation is extremely important because it is fully in line with the digitalization and the financial inclusion strategy that MTN Cameroun and Mobile Money Corporation have put in place in this country, because we are leaders and pioneers in that area for the last 25 years. What MTN Cameroun will put at the disposal of SIC is a digital platform that will allow all the people who are living in the buildings from SIC to pay their fees.
According to Dr. Amadou Sardaouna, it is important to secure the revenue collection of the Cameroon Real Estate Corporation in order to avoid risk.
We are signing the convention between MTN Cameroun and MTN Mobile Corporation in order to digitalize the revenue collection of Cameroon State Corporation. We noticed that with a big interest, we have to secure our revenue collection and to avoid risk of leakage.
This payment method will enable users to get a track of their payment records.
Beyond the payment, they will be able to trace and to have a tracking of all their payments across their life cycle. So we are doing a huge step forward in the digitalization and in the financial inclusion of the population.
While appreciating MTN top management for the implementation, hopes are high that all moves smoothly in the days ahead.
We have to thank very much the MTN top management who are here today in order to follow up the implementation of this digitalization after we implement in July.
This is a win-win for MTN Cameroun and the Cameroon Real Estate Corporation. And on to something else, youths in the Lekki subdivision turned out in large numbers on the 22nd of December 2025 for the launch of the Kodemef Lekki Youth Support Fund. The initiative aims to empower youth entrepreneurs and promote local development through training, supervision, and socio-political professional integration. Details with you, Mimi Tiobo.
Youths of the Lekki subdivision turn out in large numbers on Monday 22 December 2025 for the Kodemef Lekki Hand-in-Hand Solidarity Youth Support Fund meeting. The event aimed at mobilizing voluntary contributions to establish a departmental fund for young entrepreneurs in Lekki, promoting professional, decent and sustainable self-employment. This initiative falls in line with the presidential vision of promoting local development through training, supervision, and the socio-professional integration of youth.
We are chosen particularly after the inauguration speech message of the head of state that these 7 years will be devoted to youth and youth. We thought that our level we could contribute with a special fund dedicated to the youth. And we have collected today 51 million francs CFA to start. In fact, we want to reach 100 million francs CFA.
The ceremony was chaired by the Minister of State Property, Survey and Land Tenure, Harry Eyebe Aisi, who also served as the Executive President of Kodemef Lekki. He stated that the vision of the project is to identify financing mechanism for young people and support them, whether they are students or project initiators.
we are working within the framework of the main ideas of this exercise. The solidarity. We need to promote solidarity in the local region so that we can induce local development for the benefit of all of members.
The project is not about reinventing the wheel. Rather, it is built on solid foundations and rallies on experts with international experience. We in Lekki, we are going to do it by creating a fund that will focus on this project. The precise objective of this fund is to contribute to the fight against poverty by giving young people the opportunity to have work, especially as entrepreneurs. By creating their own resources, they will be able to distribute them, whether in terms of human resources or goods. That's the mission of this fund. With the support of experts and stakeholders, this initiative is expected to make a meaningful impact on the lives of young entrepreneurs by providing them with the necessary tools and resources to succeed.
And in sports, tonight, Cameroon will face off Gabon in Agadir as the 35th Africa Cup of Nations kick off, with both sides aiming to make a strong start in Group F in their long-lasting rivalry. Sportsman Philippe Enchi tells us more.
Quelques minutes plus tard, sur cette sortie pleine d'aplomb face à ceux-mêmes.
The highly anticipated confrontation between Cameroon and Gabon kicks off soon at the Agadir Stadium in Morocco, marking the start of the 35th African Cup of Nations AFCON. The indomitable Lions are taking no chances as the team is ready to start the competition on a high note, but will face a tough challenge against the Gabonese side aiming to grab the trophy. Despite the managerial tension between the Cameroon Football Federation and the Ministry of Sport and Physical Education in the past, both parties are now embracing each other with the objective of bringing back the lost glories in the sport. With the appointment of David Pago as head coach of the Indomitable Lions, the newly appointed management is confident in the team's ability and determined to lead the five-time AFCON champions to reclaim their top African football status. Gabon, after hosting the competition in 2017, the team is sparing no efforts in making a breakthrough as the competition unfolds. The Panthers succeeded in reaching the quarterfinals twice in 1996 and 2012 and are eager to go further this time around. The head coach expresses humility and ambition ahead of the match, and the team is looking forward to capitalize on Cameroon's shaky start. The head-to-head record between the two teams is heavily in Cameroon's favor, with 46 wins and 30 draws and 18 losses. However, Gabon scored some crucial goals in the past meetings, and the Panthers will be looking to cause an upset. The match is said to be a thrilling encounter, with both teams eager to get a winning start during the AFCON campaign. Who is going to emerge victorious in the confrontation? The answers will be known in a few hours.
And that information in sports takes us to the end of tonight's edition. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for watching and stay in the company of our program. See you tomorrow, same time. Merry Christmas.